is Bounty Hunter to stun the Enigma while you move forward with a TB with meta on. You give him, shoot the thingies at him.
Yeah.
Can we please get another Morta demonstration from you, Trent?
What? You're doing a great job.
I will give my last parting shot then for one last time this series. Ladies and gentlemen, the Weekend Pandas.
Fortune and glory await.
Well, with a fresh patch, every bit of analysis that we can give is a bit of a shot in the dark when it comes to... yeah, there we go. So where to pick up for Shopify Rebellion? Any ideas here? Any ideas of what we're looking at?
I like
lineup-wise, I like Muerta. What are you, the turtle kid? I like Muerta.
You know how much I've been coached on how to pronounce his name. Muerta. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
I hope I did my people proud.
Okay.
I got flamed for saying her name
a
lot. But now I take pride in that I can hopefully say it in a non-embarrassing manner. However, I have faith in this hero.
I just accept that I'm an embarrassment, so.
Well, some of us like to try. This hero is a boss in the late game. She's an absolute late game boss. There's no doubt about that. Just can you get to those items? I think Muerta needs somewhere between the 3 to 5 item mark before I feel as though she's really gonna like power into that late game and carry it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get caught up trying to get there because her farm rate can be a little slow. Sometimes those early to mid game fights are not that good for you. Her spells can sometimes be hard to land or get a lot of value out of. But if you do manage to land them all and you get to like that 3 to 5 item zone, I think Muerta can definitely carry this game. I think she can do really well versus Terrorblade in ignoring all that armor. So I'm looking forward to see what our Tor can do on this hero. And I'm kind of curious with all the damage block coming out from Tundra. You have double save from press attack and Aphotic Shield. Then you have this Aphotic Shield that now stacks additively with all the other barriers.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
But also, does Muerta's like magic damage help you cut through some of these
That's a big question.
barriers,
Yeah.
right?
We'll see. I'm curious to see if 33 goes back for that Crimson that we felt like destroyed last game.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go back for the Crimson, you're doing it on a universal hero now, not a strength hero.
That is
with
true.
A reduced strength gain.
His strength gain is
value.
much worse than it used to be.
So there's some upsides. There's a lot of upsides and downsides here. I'm interested. I feel like he will probably go pipe Crimson this game, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe casual Vlads for the Terrorblade is it's always good, but you could see Bounty maybe pick up some of these as well. Either way, it's a lot of save, a lot of ores that are going to come out behind this Terrorblade, and that's going to be the big question. Does Shopify have enough tools to punch through all the barriers, punch through all the EHP, and slay Skeeter in these fights, who's going to be a lot of Tundra's damage here? Depending on, of course, what 9 can get done mid. He had a fantastic game, too, on the Monkey King. Really won the mid matchup super hard, snowballed out ahead, and just scaled really well into that game. Perhaps looking for something similar here with what is a favorable matchup on paper?
Yeah, another scaling mid against Batrider in particular has got to feel like a really good pickup. And he's not going to be nearly as threatened as I think we were talking about in the green room. This is definitely the most OP combo with Blood Grenade is Batrider, the sticky napalm.
Does it still work, though?
I think so.
I think it got changed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I think they already removed that interaction. We'll see, I guess.
like Dota didn't change enough. Now it's also changing from today to yesterday.
You got to keep up, Cap. That was so 6 hours ago. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Blood Grenade for the kill. Orb of Venom slowing him down. The Shuriken, he needs a little bit more. Snake King's going to catch up to him, hits him one more time. A second time is needed. He out-regened it, but the Shuriken claims his life in the end.
Ecstatic about that kill.
Woo! He is psyched.
Literally going crazy right now, and well deserved. You know, that'll be boots for the Bounty Hunter. I feel like Bounty can be more annoying now that he has built-in stun. Yeah, with the techies. They're just going for the new stun strat.
I mean, is it a built-in stun if you just took it from one ability and put it onto another?
Yes, because now you don't have to build it. It's already built in. It's the deluxe package.
But you're going to go that other ability anyway.
So, yeah, get it for free.
Isn't this still worse?
How's it worse?
Because now your stun is melee form instead of ranged.
But it's a better stun.
Is it that much better?
Than the Shuriken one? Yeah.
I don't know. Wasn't Shuriken like... I feel like it was about
Shuriken
the
was
same amount.
not nearly as long. I mean, the stun off the shard was comparable, but then you have to build shard. Now you just get it for free.
Oh, okay.
This makes the Shuriken build worse, but the thing is, I don't think anybody was really going the Shuriken build.
Sure.
So I feel like the hero just got buffed. Because the better way to play him in terms of being tanky, going in with Shadow Walk, scaling off some auras just became nicer. Crit already looking for... Bro, why you gotta use the gate? You're a Spear Breaker. You are the gate, brother.
I'm just waiting for one time where he's charging a hero and that hero goes through the gate and then he has to charge across the map.
That's true. You could just keep going through the gates.
He just keeps on going back and forth. Him and Roshan. You just keep going back and forth. Well, lanes seem to be going pretty well for Tundra. I mean, after they got that demolishing in game 1, he seemed to put a lot more emphasis on strong lanes, at least lanes that can't really be ruined. Another charge. If they get enough bashes here, Malefice, keep him inside the sentry range. Ooh, I had to use the dust for it, but does get the kill.
Very happy about that. Getting some extra XP towards your roamer. Always going to be nice for a crit. I bet he's enjoying this patch. You get a lot more early XP out of these kills. He's already level 4. I don't think he would have been here last patch. 2-0. 1 CS. Oh, level 4. It's got to feel good.
It's funny. I've been feeling underleveled since the tome being taken away. Maybe that's my problem. Just not killing enough.
You issue.
That is exactly what I... Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. What's going on mid? We're almost at level 6s. 9 is definitely ahead in the XP department here, and definitely ahead in the CS department. 32-11. The 21-1 of Mikey. So he's getting out denied there. Might be able to open up a dual potential off a EP, I guess. Tundra want to commit for that type of go. Depends how much they want to play these side lanes. Try and get some gank action happening as they bring Aramis bottom.
I love the discussion. Is it going to be Pipe? Is it going to be Crimson Guard? Maybe it's even Guardian Greaves. No, it's Meteor Hammer.
Meteor Hammer is the gateway to all of those auras.
True.
Gonna fear him back into the ghost and nice little pickup.
Good catch. Need to get that punishment. Don't forget the Lotus.
6:10 here on the timer, which means 50 seconds for XP runes. You gotta know Snake King's thing about that one.
Oh, for sure.
Snuck around the bridge. Find Saberlight in the back here.
Saberlight, where are you going with those?
Where is he going?
I'm not sure.
Is he like stuck or something? What am I watching?
Oh, now he's dead.
He's been dueled.
So he's going to the fountain.
That was very odd. I'm not sure 100% what was happening there. Maybe he didn't know what was happening there. Either way, Tundra going to try and stick around here for this rune contest.
Yeah, this is cool. They just farm Ancients, take over this part of the map.
I mean,
Crit is going to sneak by on the other side to get theirs.
The tower. Oh.
Fly?
Gotta be careful there, son.
Arrow. Bonk.
That costs 9 a lot of resources. TV back mid with nothing. Gotta be careful you don't just feed some bad kill here. Nonetheless, both those roamers will pick up those XP runes. There's your tome. You think I can continue to put it to use here. Pretty quiet side lanes compared to the first 2 games, I would say. Not a lot of gate usage this game. Or just playing the tri-lane bottom for Tundra and continuing to punish Enigma 3rd death. Gotta get the return somewhere on this map, right?
Yeah, but you're trying to kill a Legion commander or an Abaddon. Both of those as single cores are pretty tough to bring down.
I think the Abaddon's killable here, but you need 3 heroes at least.
Yeah.
Like, Muerta is very high damage in the early game.
Oh, they're going to try it with just 2.
Oh, he got his ult.
Got him to the other side. And now Fly's going to join in, but he got his level 6, so he's perfectly fine.
He missed that window.
Yeah.
And now the gate from behind.
Gets the mine on him.
Tag team is here.
Fly accidentally explodes Arteezy a little bit of damage there, and Fly will end up going down. The stun comes through. Aramis is just going to fight back because apparently Crit's going to die as well. Too much damage here. Snake King, he's putting out a lot.
I like this early miscoil too. This is not necessarily a point that 33 would have taken, but it's paid off in all these engagements.
Yeah.
Like it's a significant heal in the early game. Versus Shopify lineup, which can be kind of low damage, considering they can purge a lot of the bat damage. You can remove an arrow.
Oh, went for the duel underneath the tower.
It's a bold move.
He's going to be burning a lot here, but does get the aphotic shield.
He can pop it.
Ooh, oh, run it, but he's riding right into the arms of Snake King.
Job done.
Another bounty claimed. And another tower under assault as the Meteor Hammer is going to start going to work.
Nice read on the duel. Resets the stacks during that duration, and the miscoil paying off again here. They net that return kill. Pretty nice early game going on for Tundra.
This is a hard Bat Rider game, man.
Yeah, it really is. He has to deal with double Dispel. 2 cores he can't really go on. It can also save the 3rd core that he wants to go on.
Snake King's like, where the hell did that come from?
Guy's unfazable.
Just casually farming up is... Oh, gets off his ultimate. Still surrounded by so many heroes, though.
Can't duel this. Never mind, can't. Ow.
Him. Now it seems like Shopify are the ones who are having a hard time keeping up with the pace of the game.
Feels like their support duo can't output enough pressure anywhere on the map right now.
Yeah.
Like, the bounty techies have just been dual roaming, ganking these lanes. They have the damage, the disable between the 2 little mini stuns to pick up these kills, whereas Crit and Fly, what do you sync it off of, right? Their cores aren't that good for setting up the engagements themselves. Meanwhile, your supports are pretty low damage. Struggling to find those return ganks of their own as the double defensive cores between Press the Attack and Fox Shield continue to make the game troublesome for Shopify. 3K Goldie and the hammer's coming down. Mid lane tier 1 is gone.
And trying to defend that, but now the smoke is going to cut across here. Stunned up, Mikey has to stay away from 9, but is taking a pummeling here from 33 at the same time. Through. Hit by a stun. Mikey trying to go for a teleport out. Aramis puts a stop to that one.
This ain't no 732 techies.
Nope.
This hammer's paid off for 33. Highest net worth, 3 tier 1 mid. Decent regen.
He's going to go Boots of Travel next.
I mean, this is pretty greedy.
Hold up. Where's his hand of Midas?
Definitely pretty greedy. But if he gets there, he's going to feel good about it.
That neutral creep just helped Saberlight?
I was wondering, I'm like,
Hurricane pushed him into
what
the
was
back.
that? Hello?
I was like, does he have a helmet Dom creep?
I thought he had a seal totem or something. Also, like, why is Crit still running around with this token? Redeem it. What? This is not the carnival. You don't save up the tickets, my man. Just redeem it.
There's got to be something that we don't know.
Is there an advantage to holding it? Like, you see, I don't think you can predict the RNG right. So it shouldn't matter. What?
I mean, the weird part is he opened up his tier 2, so.
I'm so confused.
All right. Oh, the black hole catches the techies as well. He was going to slam down.
But do they have the damage?
They're still limited on the damage. Saberlight is going to die, but maybe they can still run him down. The charge comes through. Skeeter, he does not have a Sunder, but he does have the Aphotic Shield pulled back in after the Aphotic Shield gets the kill. 33, he's going to heal up after the Fire and Flames are put. Crit. Hiding away. Oh, we
charge mana.
Mana. Oh, we had it for a second there, but couldn't get it off in time. Maybe the cast animation.
At least he gets to keep his token. Still, that's a great fight for Shopify. Finally, they get some of that damage that they were lacking through the black hole, through the lasso, using all these ults. Get that big Skeeter core kill, and not losing too much pressure on the other side of the map in the meantime. Arteezy got to stay up here the entire duration of that. Farming on Morta, taking some Watchers over, keeping his tower alive because 33 felt forced to join this fight bottom. Will get bots flown out here, help him in the map mobility department.
If anybody knows why Crit is holding on to his token, feel free to at us, at SVG Dota, at Cap,
at me,
at ESL.
There
Dota
has to be a reason. He's done this.
Any of the talent in the green room know. Feel free to drop a line at WhatsApp because I need to know.
As far as I'm aware, there is no downside to just instantly redeeming them.
Good dual catch. Didn't even need Aramis.
Nope. That's 48 dual damage already.
Tower has fallen.
Nine's having a pretty good game here. Ramping up the permanent stacks quite fast. Just going to go into that blade mail. Going to help him win these solo duels even more. I'm feeling pretty good about his game trajectory here. This is a scary hero to go late game against if you have so much early damage. Because the map threat just closes you out really fast. Duel is not a long cooldown ult.
Nope.
Really is not. So if you can get some map control going off the gates, pressure, like keep both duel lanes or both side lanes controlled here for Tundra off the dual threat, then where do you go if you're Shopify?
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
All the creeps together for the meteor. Oh, missed it. It's okay though. Very efficient farming for 33, taking Arteezy's farm spot away from them.
Thinking gonna sneak in here. Oh, he might get the kill.
Oh, he's so close too. Mikey runs back into him. Oh. Did he know he was tracked, or did he think that...
King is losing his mind about that kill.
Yeah, he's... needs to calm down a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
calm down there, Snake.
The double dust surprise.
They got him. They got
Surprise,
the
bounty hunter. Oh, the Euphonic Shield bounce back there thanks to the ult of crit. And they just got to run away from 33. There's not much they can do to him.
Okay, he redeemed the token. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's go. And he got broom handle. Not too shabby. Nine.
Another duel.
What's this?
66 damage. And he's got duelist gloves. Ooh.
That's pretty interesting.
That's exactly what a lady who duels needs.
The lore fits.
Yeah, she pulls out the gloves and slaps you with it, challenges you to a duel.
You know, that was actually a real duel initiation. You lay down the glove. That's where that came from.
That's why I
The more
said
you
it.
know. You should be lucky I'm here to educate you, Cap.
I hate you so much.
What would you do if I weren't here? You're welcome.
This sneaking is being such a nuisance. Dust? Piggy away.
Straight into an arrow.
Yeah.
I used to be a bounty hunter. I took an arrow to the knee. Nine's stealing some ancients over here. While some weird fights going on.
TZ trying to hold his tower up. And a little bit surprised. Nine actually leaves that ancients. He's just like getting a little low, feeling like he might get caught.
Yeah, Arteezy's pinging it right now. What the hell was doing these, man?
Yeah.
Thanks for the help, boys.
Okay, BKB's done on the Bat Rider, which helps him defensively. I still don't know what he does offensively in this game.
A good question. I mean, the same things you always do, right? Napalm him up, lasso him in.
And then have a Photic Shield to interrupt all that?
You gotta lasso him really far in.
Okay.
Wait, what happens if you have someone lassoed and you harpoon somebody else?
Probably get you pull
You
the
drag
guy
the guy with you into the harpoon? What if you harpoon the guy in your lasso?
It probably does nothing.
Do you both can join like a twin star and orbit off the map?
It just starts spinning,
Just spins.
faster and faster and faster.
Flies into the air.
Like this charge.
He's gonna
Okay,
get
there is going to be the,
the hammer
shield here. The hammer back into it with the arrow as well. The Euphonic Shield used now, but there's so many disables. Oh, the old scepter.
Doesn't press attack.
And a
He didn't
grab
use it.
back into the black hole. A beautiful counterplay there from Shopify Rebellion that will net them 2 kills.
Snaking gonna try and find crit on the backside.
Charging
Did not have the
away.
shuriken. He's out. Nice fight from Shopify again, finding big heroes with a black hole that is not necessarily the easiest black hole to use this game when you don't have BKB or anything.
Whose shields was that?
That would be
Fly.
Fly's.
Nice reaction, Fly.
Thank you. That's my flying impression.
Yeah, that's...
Thanks, Cap.
There we go. That's a little closer. Look at 33's just sitting there like, I don't know when to Aphotic Shield here.
I mean, he wanted to bait him in a bit more and get some stacks up before he did it.
Yeah.
And Nine does live here. The thing is, Nine had a press attack, or he had a press here, just didn't get it off. Black hole too fast. Aramis gets caught on that leap.
Well, it seems like Shopify, they may be losing this game. They're having a bit of fun. They're going to lose Roshan, though.
Vlad's up for 33. So there's that casual Vlad's. I don't think he's going to build it in anything.
Yeah, it looks like he wants
the
Aghanim Scepter next.
I mean, it's a good Vlad's game. Terrorblade and the Legion powering up their physical man fight and enabling this Roshan. So I like the pickup. Ag Scepter also pretty interesting here.
Nobody on their team is going to get pipe, huh? I thought that would have been super effective.
That's what I was thinking. He was going to get it, but there's still some options. Snake, you could go back for it if he gets farmed enough.
Sure, yeah.
And we are getting Greaves on Aramis. So some of those auras are being split around Tundra as usual. And they're just going to go for Ags on the big cores and make everybody unkillable. I'm not sure what you're really doing to this Abaddon Ags this game if you're Shopify. It's pretty hard to fight.
I think it's entirely on Saberlight. I think he just has to hit really big black holes.
Yeah, but Abaddon Ags is a black hole answer, right?
Oh, for sure. No, you're right.
The problem. Try and get the punish. He was really far up.
Yeah.
And that's where that Yule Scepter is really nice. Just stall out. Borrow time. Will not like when it gets returned. EKB is up for 9. Maybe you can start looking a bit more for some duels. This game did quiet down a bit in the last 5 or so minutes here.
Do you think that's good for Shopify?
Oh yeah, I mean, he was getting a lot of duel damage. He hasn't gotten any recently.
Yeah.
See if BKB can help him.
Arrow back in with the lasso, but with the BKB out pretty hard. Tried to Yule's 9, but he was BKB'd, so.
Man, you get so much duel damage now.
Yeah.
You went from 66 to 94 off that one duel with the talent. That's a lot. That is a lot. As Tormentors are up, and Tormentor is down.
So I believe it reflects back the damage that you do. So these like high armor, physical damage heroes are able to do it pretty easily. But I feel like that's why like magic damage is sometimes a problem for these heroes. Why also it's going to be a little bit harder for Shopify to do theirs. We'll have to bring all their heroes.
Let's see how this works out. Yeah, it's definitely hurting them.
Yeah.
Not nearly as clean here for the Morta as the Terrorblade.
Oh, there we go. Hey, this got a buff too. Planar Pocket went from 25 magic resistance to 75. I don't know why they decided to buff it up so much, but it needed it.
Because no one could ever catch anything with it.
Oh, that's true. The dual catch, the perfect hero, Muerta. Dies already. Shopify Rebellion losing their carry. Now Fly actually putting himself in the trees. He's dead. No more leap charges.
Scotty Terrorblade with all the buffs behind him. May as well poke high ground here.
Yeah, go. Go, go, go.
What is going to stop you? Got your early auras up. Got your Aegis for 2 minutes. You got your Meteor Hammer. Send a message.
Glyph is going to be able to stall him out with the help of Crit's charge. He pulled the creep wave away, too. Little hopeful.
It's not stopping him.
No, it's not.
Early base push Shopify we're not ready for. Getting caught off guard. They do have Blink on Saberlight, so Blink Black Hole's an option here. You clump on Tundra, you're going to get punished really hard.
Charging forward. Oh, got the duel on the Bat Rider before he could do anything there.
Where's the Black Hole?
The Black Hole comes in, hitting all 5 heroes. Can you get it? Kill them all. They're trying to fly over it with the fire damage. They managed to survive for a decent amount, but they're all low. Looks like the Terrorblade's going to be left behind, and Aegis down. Resetting around that, Mikey very low, playing the outskirts of the fight. They're trying to slow down Skeeter. Here comes the charge. Saberlight popping forward, catching the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, there's a charge on the Terrorblade. They want the big prize.
Yeah, he managed to get away thanks to the Shadow Walk, but they didn't realize the charge was on him. Now they have to help him out. But it looks like it may just be too much. He goes to the Sunder, blocked out, and oh, Yule Scepter actually stopping 33 as well. What a turnaround for Shopify Rebellion. An attempted duel on Batrider gets turned right around as Saberlight hits the best black hole he's had the entire time.
The best black hole of the patch, for sure. I mean, they just did not expect that blink. I barely had time to talk about it, and they get immediately punished. You got everybody. I do mean everybody. That was a party in the middle of that black hole that Tundra were invited to, and they gladly accepted the invitation. Did not like what they found.
Didn't even queue up first. They just all tried to mob it.
And that's like a game-deciding fight, too.
Oh, yeah.
If you lose another hero off that engagement, you're losing racks there. This game looks so different. That was a very clutch item pickup and a very clutch play. You can see Shopify baiting this fight out, too, right? Like, Crit is going in here trying to bait the clump. That duel, very aggressive. Backfires. And suck it indeed.
Man, that gif has really paid off.
Yeah, they've gotten some mileage out of that one.
Oh, back into the game.
He still has no thunder.
Skeeter died once. Now he's just dead again. Uh-oh, Shopify Rebellion getting a lot of momentum back into the game now.
Worth coming online.
How did they even get to him?
They just ran down there.
Ran down the lane. That's where Skeeter chose to farm.
Didn't even have Mirana ulti or anything. Suddenly, a lot of net worth pouring into Shopify's lineup. The ores are coming into them, right? You have Boots of Bearing for crit. You have that Yules plus Solar Crest for fly. A lot of extra physical amp that they can put on the Morta here. Extra attack speed, huge for this hero. And you cannot poke as well as you used to, young Snaking. Or maybe you can.
He lives. Even trying to throw the dust down, but gets the Aphotic Shield.
They're gonna try and catch Mikey top. Very fast TP for 9. Will he get there in time? Be close. Whew. Will not find him. Now he's getting charged. Shopify want to turn this around. Oh, Invis on Invis. On Invis.
Want him back. Gonna be grouped up here. Gotta be careful of Arteezy's double shots. BKB, that's gonna protect against a lot of the damage, but not enough.
Beautiful chain stun.
Anything good on it?
And really nice turnaround. Just abusing Spear Breaker to help him play these side lanes right now. Now remember, this Bounty Hunter has Shard, so he can turn these other heroes invis.
Yeah. Tried to do that for the Terrorblade earlier. Arrow. Ooh, hits the Terrorblade instead. They'll get out, though. They are very close. They got the 15 talent on Muerta, which is a decent chunk of damage, but also level 18. I mean, she's a carry who's dependent on her ult to do damage, so getting level 3 Pierce the Veil is going to be pretty important.
That is very true. They just need more levels here to Shopify.
Yeah.
And they got to keep landing the black holes. If you miss a black hole or one of those fights doesn't go your way, then suddenly the objectives for Tundra are just going to be wide open here.
Acting like they don't have vision on Snake King, but they did. They were charging him the whole time, watching him get closer and closer.
Don't worry, Sagan.
Tundra are just getting caught on the map right now. Not an answer for this group up right now with Gem on top of crit.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Fly gonna purchase it for him. And he is going to Crimson. So this is the item we thought Tundra were gonna abuse. Crit learned from last game. He says, I'm happy to pick that up. He has the strength to use it.
That's going to help so much against like the Terrorblade.
Yeah, this
multiple instances of damage.
This is a good game for Crimson. Might be saying that a lot, but definitely this time around versus the Legion duel that's going to be committed in that right-click engagement.
Oh, there is the save. Press the attack. 9 was there in time. So Lasso now on cooldown.
Something you're going to have to think about this game. Like, these Lasso initiations are just not reliable.
No.
If anything, you're using them to maybe bait a fight out so you can get a better black hole. As Saberlight will continue pushing towards that BKB of his own.
It's probably like, I think, always arrowing into the Lasso. You would do that anyway, but it might help you, right? Maybe you get they purge off the Lasso, but hit the arrow afterwards.
Definitely possible.
More neutral items coming in. Pipe being built by Snake King. So ways away. Remember, like 30D, we were talking about how he had the counter to the black hole.
He's 100 gold off Ags, and they're making the smoke. This is a risky smoke. Very risky. You need a good initiation here because you're just setting up the counter with the black hole.
Playing around Roshan, which is about to spawn soon. Tundra have the high ground here. They spot Arteezy. 9 kind of wants to go for the duel on that. Got to be careful of that black hole, though.
It's a dangerous place to fight for Tundra if they don't have that high ground. Like, you go in that Roche pit, you are on double low ground here compared to that portal.
Yeah.
And that's rough. That is a rough place to fight. It is going to spawn. Big question is, do you just commit for this?
I mean, also Shopify, they have the TP point, so they can use buybacks
They
here.
can come instantly back into that engagement. They're going to poke, send an arrow in. They know Roche is not being done. Tundra just trying to bait the fight. They finished that Ags on 33. It did get flown out.
They also have Silver Edge now on the Muerta.
Mikey is just going to TP bottom because they're losing racks. They actually lost range racks during this to Catapult.
Wow.
But he felt pressured to go. Now Tundra have an opening 5v4, or do you just force Roshan? I think you force Roshan now.
Yeah, they're chasing him so far away with the illusions. They know they've got a decent amount of time before they could be back, and looks like Shopify are just going to give it up. No way to handle this.
That lane pressure ends up paying off here. Patience is rewarded. That'll be cheese and Aegis.
Yeah, I forgot they'd taken that tier 3 earlier and did a decent amount of damage to the range, so didn't take very much.
That's a big deal. Aegis into these lineups that rely on black hole to get the job done, always big. Even cheese, you might live through that black hole and get cheese off. There's 2 heroes, might not die in your big control now. Double damage though. Arteezy's happy to see that one on top of Silverblade.
Oh, and
Silver
Ace Rune too?
Why not? Double the runes, double the luck for double the guns.
With an enchanted quiver as well. That is some hefty burst magic damage.
Someone's about to get kapowed.
But the Moonlight Shadow is going to wear out. Problem
Off
is
the
that
rune.
Ace Rune only does so much work for you. Somebody else has got to charge in for Arteezy.
I don't know, he's just running in. About to break somebody. Break him in half.
Oh, he broke some neutral creeps.
The fools.
Break the rebellion.
Why? Why the fools?
An agent of Dresden. Okay, is it Tormentor time? Is that what we're going for?
Gotta be respawning here next 20 seconds. Deactivate that Watcher. What do you think died here, by the way? On the dire giant.
Oh yeah, the
skeleton
big
by the
giant
Tormentor?
skeleton with an orb. That's another thing that looks
What
like it's
is this?
flickable.
It's like Roshan's brother or something.
Maybe it's it's a Wraith King who had Giant's Ring.
Good
It's
guess.
the old skeleton. And he found the Giant's Ring.
That'll be the signal for Shopify smoke.
They
Farming the back
are-
camp. This might be a weird break for Shopify.
Oh yeah, it's gonna break. Oh no! Fly.
They're like,
Where's the break? Where did it come from? It's the corner of the map that you haven't explored.
and now Nine's gonna TP out.
Oh, Fly. Maybe could have caught him.
That is so awkward for them.
Dude, that high ground corner is so weird.
It is a really weird spot. There's no way you're used to it at all.
It's so unnatural to what has been the square of a Dota map.
And Shopify are drawing the other lanes. You got to remember, this bottom lane for them is constantly pushing in. And like eventually it forces them back. Right now, mega range creep, or super range creep, sorry, pushing in with Catapult. So it's going to require somebody to deal with it. And that means Tundra can push back in top, kill your ward, push your tower. Get a smoke going to themselves as Mikey now clears out that camp. I don't know if he knows who's lurking.
Mikey. So close.
You have Aegis for 2 minutes here. I don't think you feel strong enough to go high ground with it. You're definitely looking for that fight. As Tormentor number 2.
Who gets it? Miss Muerta gets it. Pierce the Veil now has spell Lifesteal, so we'll see how much that actually helps him in these fights, because I do kind of feel like a lot of times Arteezy's just either going to get 100 to 0'd or do a ton of damage.
I don't foresee this changing too much, but you never know.
Yeah.
The scenarios where it helps is where you get gone on, you live, you pop that ult, and you can heal back up, like a mini Satanic. And then when you come out, you're full HP again.
Or maybe he gets dueled, but he gets Pierce the Veil first.
Yes, that's also possible. You never know. Might bail him out. I don't know if that was the shard they were looking for here of all of them, though. But I guess they have every other shard except the Murano one.
Yeah, that one's not.
And yeah,
great.
So we take those. We take those. Game definitely slowed down a bit. Still a gold lead for Shopify. Pretty crazy. I feel like they were stuck in their base for a while.
Yeah, seriously. How did they still have a gold lead? It's not even
I
possible.
mean, Crit is jacked.
I guess they just got a massive swing in that one team fight, and it's just been coasting ever since.
It's a tanky Spirit Breaker. Planar pocket on top of the Crimson.
Yeah, that much physical block plus that much magic resistance.
I mean, you draw in the duel, right?
You can grab the duel, you can grab Sunder.
So that's a very weird interaction if that actually happens.
Yeah, I mean, if he grabs the duel, then that's fantastic. Oh wait, it no longer does it doesn't do status resistance, right? If he pops Bulldoze beforehand, cool. It'd be a very short duel. Meanwhile, Abaddon gets this is pretty nice. It's still the same one. Causes the Mistcoil to do an attack.
Pretty damn nice. Snaking old Pink, the bullet for his boys.
Arteezy's looking to put a different kind of bullet on them. The 20% gunslinger chance on that talent. Playing on the high ground. Runs into Skeeter. Oh, this is awkward. Saberlight's going to go for the black hole straight up.
Dax having a
BKB, the Pierce the Veil. Look at the Abaddon ult. Go. Skeeter gets off the Sunder. But turn around now as they get the duel off onto Arteezy, and he quickly falls. The rest of Shopify, they ought to get out of here. Oh, what a save from 33. Just standing there with his ultimate going.
Blink in the nick of time. Otherwise, he can't even get into that position. Whew. Correct itemization pays off, and it pays off hard here for Tundra as they get that big turnaround fight. Your bounty was dead for that, too. That's a 4v5 where Shopify have the jump. They have the initiation on the target they want, and it still isn't enough to finish off Terrorblade. Now you're back to the drawing board, right? Because if you don't have the damage to burst him in a black hole, I don't think you have the damage.
Yeah. I mean, you're dead with no buyback, no black hole for a while. Tundra, they're going to make a mess of this base. And I think Shopify are going to be lucky to still be here in 5 minutes.
Double damage nullifier Skeeter is here to make short work of your buildings. You can purge the buffs. Shopify have a lot of them.
I still wonder, what does this Bat Rider do for them? Tries to go up the last hill, pulls them out of range.
Does have a cheese.
The stuns, but the cheese goes off. Popped it as soon as the Aphotic Shield hit him. Now, they did bring in a lot of heroes. They got to be able to make sure that some of them don't leave. They go for the Bounty Hunter. Get the fear out. You manage to get one. Looking for more, chasing as much as they can. Aramis, oh, the duel back in. Caught the Bat Rider. She's taking a lot of damage, though. Looks like 9 is going to die for that one. Crit also charging so far forward that Skeeter turns around and kills him.
Who knew Dyer's bottom barracks had so many?
I think you take that duel. You trade 1 for 1 on the cores. You get the dual damage on top of it. I take that if you're 9. Your big cores get out here as well. Didn't have Abaddon ult on the backside of that retreat, so there's no real turn potential here.
Sure.
It's an okay base defense for Shopify. When you don't have Black Hole, those fights are really damn hard. It just has to be Arteezy going in with the damage, and he doesn't have a mobility item. He has Silver Edge, but Muerta is one of these heroes you really have to get in the gap close during your ult, or a lot of your damage goes away. Yeah, and I think he's been having a hard time in these chase scenarios, sticking on the targets with his team. I wouldn't mind to see Arteezy go back for a Hurricane Pike or a Blink, just some mobility to help him in these types of fights. Especially when he has a lot of heroes that want to go in deep. The Bat Rider, the Spear Breaker, even the Mirana. These fights are going to get dragged away from him. You have to be making sure you can stay on top. Looking at Scotty here. Gonna make him tanky.
It's going to make him tanky if he can also get to his level 25. I think one problem where it does scale fantastically, but when it comes to the damage rate aspect of things, the 25 talent doesn't do anything for you. Right? You're probably going to go with the magic resistance, which means when it comes to this scenario of just needing to put out as much damage as possible to cut through that Abaddon heal.
I'd actually take the Revenants.
You think you'd take the Revenants in this situation?
I just don't think magic resist is changing the fights for him.
I agree.
I don't think he's dying to magic damage, and even if you do like whatever, and you take that fight loss, whereas the 2 extra Revenant, they're annoying in the fight.
Get it behind Arteezy. Now, he is going to be tracked, does have the BKB, turns around, starts putting out some damage, can't do it fast enough, so has to TP out. One thing I like about this techies, Aramis plants the landmines on both the side portals. So they know if an enemy hero ever tries to use them.
Revision.
Yeah, exactly.
Warning signal.
Sound the alarm. Big Smoke, pierce the veil on cooldown for 20.
Sound the alarm. Bloodthorn. Oh boy. Bloodthorn Nullifier. Whoever Skeeter goes on is probably dead.
Yeah.
So you got to go on him first, but that Abaddon is causing you problems.
Oh, Crit's going to be spotted. Bulldoze. Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, it's 226 damage now for 9. He has a Nullifier of his own.
They caught the vision that Shopify had on the high ground that they were trying to fight around. Roshan time, 25 seconds. It's going to be at bottom, so they'll switch portals.
Through the gate.
Which also means they'll get an Aghanim Scepter out of it.
The thing about Tundra, okay, so I was actually thinking about this during the break.
Yeah.
People were talking about all these teams with patches and who adapts faster. I think Tundra are actually not the fastest team in terms of identifying broken heroes, but I do think they're one of the faster teams at identifying broken items, which I think has historically been their strength.
Yeah.
I think these guys always figure out which items they like, and then they figure out heroes that can play those items. Like we saw game 2, I think they abused Crimson really hard in that game. Game 3, they're going up against Crimson, they have double Nullifier. Like they're already prepared. Like, oh yeah, of course. You just nullify.
Oh, Mikey. He ran straight for that one, sets up the black hole again, but no damage.
Where is the damage?
Arteezy is way behind him. They have to go a second black hole just to try and set up. Arteezy is just now arriving to the fight and managed to kill only one. The charge comes through from Crit. The stuns, the silence, and he's dead. Oh, that was some damage there. Now they get a buyback from the Bat Rider. What a setup from Shopify, and it still might not be enough. They're going to start buying back on some of these heroes. Nine is trying to fight through this one, and he might just be able to fight. No!
There's no way you're fighting Morta with this much damage right now.
The buybacks, the TPs onto the portal. They got to be careful. Cannot overextend here. Shopify, they have to give up Roshan to Tundra.
But they got triple buyback out of that, and triple core buyback. Sure, you buy back Mikey. Sure, you had to use double black hole, but you're going to have to do it at some point in this game. Imagine if Arteezy was there during the black hole.
Oh, yeah. I mean, think about, like, that. They had to get to the Roshan, and so they were willingly throwing Mikey in to just go in and die and sit 2 black holes just for Arteezy to be able to arrive to the fight in time so they can contest Roshan.
And Crit's charging out of base. Like, this is really just Saber, like, going into the entire team and believing they're going to win the fight off of stalling up this Roshan and stalling up the PKBs. It's a very bold move. I did not think Arteezy was going to be able to clean it up this fast.
I didn't think so either.
He got like 4 double shots in a row on Skeeter.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then he got some of the bonus amp from that shard because he's getting kills in the vicinity.
That's true. That's true. He's got that shard.
He had 8 stacks. These are permanent. I forgot these are permanent.
Yeah, so he has an extra 8% spell lamp. That part
will 16.
Will feel very
These are
good.
each 2%. Oh, it's a stack, right?
But did he kill 8 heroes, or is it saying 8%?
I guess it must be 8. I guess it's 8%.
They got to make that more clear.
Spell from.
I think it's the 8% because silencers works the same way, where it gives you the actual number of intelligence stolen, not the stat number. I think
it's probably 8% spam here. We'll see. I'll keep track for the next fight. Either way, that's still infinite scale, and it's pretty decent here.
Yeah.
Because when he goes into that Pierce the Veil, just free damage, right?
Yep. Free extra 8%.
He's going to start picking up some slack. Looking for a refresher of his own. Double it all up. Double the guns.
Yeah, you could see
Quad akimbo. Be like that.
You could also hover over the portrait the observer was showing us.
Ah, yes. Of course.
'Cause he has
Intelligent
no
thing to do.
spell amp from any other item,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
so 8% spell amp. You got 4 kills out of that. Pretty high value. I mean, now you just got to stall this game until your black holes come back up.
Yeah.
I think you're okay giving up this last melee rack. As long as you don't get mega'd here, probably fine with whatever Tundra want to push. You also have to make sure you line up some of these black holes and the Pierce the Veil damage while the Abaddon ult isn't saving Tundra from that big burst.
So how do they stop that? Yule Scepter, I guess, from Fly could still be very impactful
Yeah.
in that regard.
You can catch 33 out of position, stall them up somewhere on the back end. You can use them at random points. You can play around the 2 black holes and just outlast it.
You can lasso him after borrow time and pull him away.
Yeah, that's an option. Fast duel out of the pause.
The Terror Wave goes out. Crit's gonna die to it, but it looks like 9 pulled out of position, almost bursted, but got the
God.
cheese off in time. The Pierce the Veil is not gonna be able to get a kill. That's a big offensive threat gone there.
30 seconds for the next one.
Oh, gotta be careful of that reflection too. Not really doing that much damage, but is slowing a little bit.
Oh, this Morta hurts, man.
Yeah, she does.
How far do you want to push this right now?
He is the only one with buyback. That's why he's charging so far forward.
These black holes are coming up soon. 20 seconds.
They managed to stall it pretty nicely.
Like, you don't want to get trapped in some bad fight here where your meta's... Okay, he has meta. Full duration
Another Pierce,
here.
Nullifier immediately going out. Arrow's gonna land on him. Where's the press the attack? Where's the saves? Force Staff.
Mikey looking.
Trying to go for the duel.
You got leap
Away.
off.
Oh, we got the lasso off.
Oh,
There goes
Thunder.
the Thunder. That's a big one. Now, Arteezy does have buyback.
Does he want to use it here? You have 1 black hole.
Yeah, where's the black hole opportunity? And do they want to use it without Pierce the Veil?
This feels pretty
Sablelight's
forced.
gonna go for it. Oh, this is very forced. They're gonna TP in now. Where's the second one? Oh, he didn't have it. Refresher still on cooldown. Arrow goes on by. They're trying to finish off Skeeter. Now Skeeter,
Does have Aegis.
he does have Aegis.
He's not even
And he
dying.
has Terror Wave in 5 more seconds. This second life, he's gonna have the
He's
Terror Wave
stalling
up.
it out. Not to mention, your Abaddon, your borrowed time is back up now. This is no longer a fight. Even
No,
with
it's
the
not.
arrow. That just felt very forced. I honestly don't think it feels good, but I think you have to let Tundra go there.
I think so too.
And maybe try and hold Arteezy's buyback. Because now you used Morta buyback. You're still not level 25 on her, and you didn't really get anything. Because that Aegis was going to expire anyway.
Yeah,
Tundra playing that fight well.
he did.
Keeping their big cores alive.
Oh,
Man,
that's
they're going to look to steal the Tormentor. I mean, do they have shards left to get?
Yeah.
they
They,
do. They have 2. 9s and Skeeters who will instantly get it.
okay. They get that one. Go to the other side of the map and farm. There's
No
as
wisdom.
well.
Look at his net worth, by the way. There's something happening in these games where these carries just explode at some point.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
this is not a... How is he at 40K?
the carries we've seen so far have been illusion carries who can actually utilize all the extra camps and map space, and alchemist, right? Those are the ones who have really exploded in that.
He's 9 and 5. He has 600 last hits, but he just gets the Ags. He gets the shard. It's so much extra net worth going to this Terrorblade on top of so many camps he's been farming the whole time.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can go back to buyback status or whatever we were looking at before you get yelled at.
Show buyback status now.
Show it.
T-Tor.
Show it to me.
Fantasy points. Hey, that's the good one. Look
Oh,
at
my
Snake
boy
King.
Snake at the top.
Damn.
You already knew. That's the face of a man who's always winning.
All he does is win, win, win. All right, so we've reached the point of the game.
Oh, you
where-
know what I was going to ask before you say something?
What's
up? So this shard for the bounty hunter now
Yeah.
it gives you shadow walk. Does that shadow walk on your allies also stun?
Oh, probably.
It should, right?
Yeah.
That makes it way better.
Yeah, it makes it even better than last patch.
I mean, it was broken last patch. Now it's like actually
yeah.
broken, you know? That sounds pretty bonkers. You just come out of Shadow Walk on like a Terrorblade and you stun the guy?
Sounds sick. Anyway, Divine Rapier is being built by both the carries. That's the point of the game we're at.
Skeeter has an Aeon Disc on his chicken following him. Pretty interesting.
So he's gonna, instead of putting it into his backpack and
he doesn't want the
combining
cooldown.
it, he's going to deliver it to him mid-fight.
It's a bold move. It's a very bold move. I mean, if you can deliver it while he's stuck in a black hole, it's not like you have much else to micro, right?
Yeah, true.
You're sitting there going, oh, I'm in black hole. You may as well just have the donkey fly out to you.
Yeah, and couriers
Pretty
can
cool
go
idea,
through a black
actually.
hole.
He might just try and bait them with it too, right? Like, he can guarantee get the delivery with shield, and then in the black hole, he can free up the slot, run in, they'll be like, oh, there's no Aeon on this Terrorblade. All of a sudden, there's an Aeon. Express delivery.
Pretty cool idea.
Hashtag DHL.
Nice plug, nice plug.
That's why I get hired right there.
Trying to take Slax's job, huh?
I'm just trying to make sure he has nothing to return to.
We also have the Shard, the reactive taser, to be keeping an eye on when it comes to targeting this
Yep.
this Terrorblade. What else there was something else. Something else new.
Someone say Arteezy. Arteezy level 25. He took magic resistance.
He does have magic.
What a hype level 25 talent.
Wow.
Wow. I'm waiting for the production. Wow.
Any wows?
They missed it. They always miss the ones I think they should get.
Oh yeah, refresher.
Yeah, refresher
That's
for
what I wanted to
33.
say. Yeah.
That's a pretty big one. He went Holy Locket too.
So many saves.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous amount of save. I don't think you can kill them in the borrowed time now with Locket. Doesn't have AoE miscoil. So they've got that going for them, but double 9-second borrowed time? I wish you the best, sir. I wish you the best. That is a lot of that is a lot to fight through. As Arteezy eats his moon shard and picks up the power of the gods' divine rapier.
He can literally just 1-for-1 Muerta's pierce the veil. Even if he gets a refresher, you're just 1 second longer than him.
Sometimes that's life. There's always somebody who lasts a little bit longer, Cap. I wonder if you go blade mail on this. It sounds pretty nice. I feel like you're gonna kill somebody in 18 seconds.
Yeah. You know what he needed? He needed that new neutral item you're talking about, the Martyr's Plate.
Yeah, Martyr's Plate.
Where it redirects the damage onto him. I tried that with the blade mail.
Maybe
I have no idea if it worked.
It'd be pretty terrifying here. You can also go boots travel too, which will guarantee, like, let's say they ever find Skeeter or something and he's not in range, you just boots a travel 2 onto him.
Yeah.
Straight in the black hole.
Yeah.
Down from heaven, an angel, a guardian angel. The Dark Knight, literally.
Shopify smoking out, trying to get a pick. Ward on the high ground. Ward now on Aramis. Ward's on both sides. Aramis, wake up! There's a ward on you. Lasso, press the attack being used. Terror Wave goes out, but the BKB was popped by Mikey.
Weird place to fight for Shopify.
Yeah.
You're just on this weird gate hill. I don't even know what this stairwell.
We're playing for Roshan number 4.
3, I think.
Didn't they get an Aghanim Scepter already?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so in which case it's
I don't know, man.
easy.
Throw
In the
Lincolns
pit?
on our tour. I mean, they know he's in here.
He doesn't have buyback.
No. And he has Divine, so he's all in regardless. You kill Arteezy, this game's all over. Unless you get 2 5-man black holes.
That was such a weird position to hole out in.
Holding the Lotus Pool. Don't know if that's a thing, but they're doing it. 264 dual damage on 9. He's looking.
Look at Saberlight's position. He's waiting for the black hole. He got two.
though.
The Yules onto the Legion Commander. That's awkward. And here comes the borrow time save. Second black hole holding him in. The Legion Commander getting healed up. They're trying to lay into it, but they cannot do enough. They cannot outdo the heals. Now a lasso. Everything they have, they're using it all, and they bring him down. That's one. Now a Malefice onto 33. That's two. A second life for the Terrorblade and the Legion Commander. They are running out of cooldowns.
No black holes.
And
no
their base is
lasso.
being pushed right now. This might be another situation where they win the fight, but they cannot take the second fight and have to give up Roshan.
I mean, that fight was so draining for Shopify. It drained the batteries straight out of Arteezy's headset.
What's going on with Arteezy?
That's why I said his headset got drained.
No, I mean in the thing. His headset was underneath his desk.
He threw it.
Yeah,
and excitement. That is both black holes committed here, though. So the big question is, if Roche spawns, Tundra just do it. Are they happy with that engagement? I feel like they probably are, right? I mean, you use Terrorblade 5, but you can throw an Aegis on him. The weird thing about that fight is I felt like the Abaddon ults got rushed. Like, that did not seem like 18 seconds.
No, I didn't think so.
I don't know exactly what happened, but...
What happened to the second one?
I mean, he refreshed and got it. But then... Maybe he got pulled out of range or something?
Let's watch it again here.
Let's see. Because I feel like Skeeter ended up dying on the backside of this black hole.
Dire's middle tower looks to be
So he comes
there's
in.
the first
Ult one.
He's healing up Skeeter here.
Ult 2.
Oh, that's still the first one.
It's healing.
So he refreshes.
Oh, yeah, he refreshes now.
And where does he end up? He
How did
gets
they finish?
separated.
They just fought. They just went through it.
Yeah. He was a little out of range, but not too much. That's just worth it in the late game.
Okay, back into the game here. Roshan, 12 seconds. Tundra and Shopify both low on some cooldowns. They don't have meta, but Terrorblade has Terror Wave. Fly, daring up to the high ground here, trying to take away the vision. Finds it with the gem. Nice little move.
These tracks are really important to get out, just to keep tabs on where these heroes are. Remember, you have no black holes right now if you're Shopify. Tundra should be willing to take this fight even without the Terrorblade buyback.
They should, but Shopify seems willing to do it well.
They're just claiming Roche.
They claimed the Roshan so quickly. Oh, that's a real wrong one. That is an illusion right there. Grab the stuff, get out.
Honestly, I feel like he knew that was an illusion. He just didn't want to give him vision of the pit.
I guess so.
I mean, that's worth, right? Your last was only a 50-second cooldown. Like,
I mean, yeah, but what if Tundra just ambushed you in the pit while you're trying to pick up items?
Then you look like a fool, but it looks pretty good now. They get everything.
I mean, they had Terror Wave. I'm so surprised. All those heroes in the pit.
Tundra definitely just having a hard time engaging the position there, and Shopify take advantage of it. You got an Ags. You got an Ags on Saberlight.
Yeah, that's a huge pickup. That is, now he is a damage threat on top of a crowd control threat.
You get the pull-in, you get the percent pure damage burn.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you have it on ult here, but I don't know if it's saving you anymore. The way these fights are going, they're just going to out-damage it.
I mean, maybe Tundra is thinking about, okay, we give them this, we wait out the Aegis. Like, all things are still the same as they were.
You can wait it out.
Whereas if you tried to fight that and you lost that fight, then game's done.
Yeah, but the thing is, you might not get another scenario where you don't have to fight into double black hole.
That is true.
And you have not had an answer for this double black hole. You have Abaddon ult, but that's it. Your supports just feel useless here.
I mean, damage was never the problem, I think, for the Terrorblade. So I don't feel like this Divine Rapier is like, oh my god, what a game-changing pickup. We'll see.
I mean, it might help him burst Artur. That's the one thing. He was having trouble bringing Mortha down. You're going to have to do it through an Aegis potentially, or unless you just dodge it out here for the period, which is probably the game plan they're going to try and do.
Which means we could be looking at 60-minute items.
Might be.
Oh, there's that Ant Disc. He never used it.
That's true. He never got it delivered.
He had the game plan. It was a really great idea, but it's so hard to keep track of everything. Now Arteezy has to keep track of a little bit more. He does have double Pierce the Veil, thanks to his refresher. He's playing pretty far forward here. Of course, he has the Aegis. Tundra, unlikely to engage, because you don't want to just throw the game right now. No.
I don't think you fight this Aegis. Especially, remember, they have 2 lanes of racks here.
What if they go high ground?
I mean, you take the high ground fight, I think, if it comes.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower
I think that should be good enough positioning for you. Double black hole should be more difficult. I'm just wondering how you continue to scale on Tundra's side right now. It kind of feels like they hit this brick wall. Where like the Terrorblade's not getting any stronger. You have this double lock at Abaddon ulti, which is great. Is there anything 33 can buy that makes it better? Not really, right? And 9 is just...
Oh, did they find something? Oh my god, they don't have vision. We're out here getting Lotus Flowers when it could have been a pickoff. 9 Shadow Walk runs out. Do they see him? Oh, they saw him.
Let's get BKB off. Have to fight his way.
Turn around with the duel of the Nullifier, but he is going to be bumped by the charge. Stalled up enough that he won't be able to get the duel win, and the rest of the team is going to join in. That is 9, no buyback.
2 minutes. Definitely go down a lane here for Shopify. You have 130 left on Aegis.
Yeah.
You get to the base fast enough, though. That's another question. Arteezy has no boots, man. He's so slow.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys there.
He's going to have to silver edges
go
right
ahead.
there.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
Tor needs to do a little bit more cardio. Any more shards left, or this is going to be the golden experience? It's golden experience.
And he gets that blink. This is a really important item for Late Game Morta. Especially the way they've been fighting with double black hole. Like those fights earlier, he couldn't get there. This helps you get in the middle of that.
Sure.
But you're going to have to choose between something in your slot. So maybe you swap out Dragonlance to go over this blink so you can close the gap.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons to all this. None of these late game itemizations are easy. He's going to do exactly that. So he has Refresher after his Aegis goes down. 30 seconds left to try and force high ground, and a minute left on 9 with no buyback for Legion.
Huerta with the double shot shreds buildings. So this is going to be a fast push. A lot of pressure for Tundra right now.
2 minutes, no Terrorblade buyback. That is what is preventing Tundra committing aggressively to these fights, and they are willing to give up buildings to preserve.
45 seconds. Shopify. Are they going to go for the win here?
8 seconds on Aegis.
Arteezy slowly but surely working it down. First stun comes in, just to poke. Aramis quick to force tap out. Mikey's gonna try and grab him. Does manage to get the lasso, trying to pull him away. But they get the black hole. A 3-man setup. Arteezy going so far away. He's trying to catch up now. Finally, the second black hole comes in, trying to overwhelm, and he does manage to kill him. Terrorblade goes down. The carry gone for Tundra. Shopify Rebellion. They have held on to this game, and they might have just been able to keep themselves alive in Dreamleague.
Legion up in 9, but you lost Divine. Double Divine for the double gun Morta here is sealing your fate by cleaning the face.
Hit him with the stun. Shakes it off. Pops spears the veil. They've got actually the bite.
Oh, they're trying to get out.
They're trying to get out. He blinks away.
Wait, 33 is throwing them.
33. Oh, 33 is throwing him.
How did he get here?
He's gotta stop him. They come back, kill him. Oh my God, that was a lot.
Whoa.
That was a lot.
I was about to say, where are they going? Why are they leaving? That is why. What a clutch play from 33 here, just taking advantage of the creeps plus passive.
Oh my God, they can't end, I don't think.
I don't think they can get back here fast enough. It's going to be a sprint to the other side. 60 seconds, no Terrorblade. You're going to have a techies buy.
Geez, he needs some bots or
You need to take some sprinting lessons.
Look at that black hole. Mikey once again setting it up.
Abaddon ults are not enough, and his courier, it got sucked in the black hole cap.
Oh, I thought he went through a black hole.
No, he could not get the Aeon delivered. He freed up the slots, and it never made it in time. This Aeon has backfired horribly for Skeeter in these engagements.
Oh my God, are they going to be able to get in? 30 seconds left.
Double Divine Rapier Arteezy.
I mean, these seconds are so important.
20 seconds.
They don't have many more left, but they could go for it right now. Mikey's going to jump in.
No glyph here either.
Media tier 4, it's falling fast. They need to be able to hit all these stuns. They need to get the duel out onto him, trying to control him as much as possible. 10 more seconds till the Terrorblade's back up, but Arteezy, he's still alive. He's trying to back away. The Nullifier's on him. The throne is at half health. He starts leading into it. Divine Rapiers, and that's going to be enough. Shopify will take out Tundra.
A quick grin for all the Artor fans out there as the double gun salute comes through.